I didn't realize that song was so intense before I started playing it, but I didn't want to change it mid-song. I wasn't expecting vocals. There usually aren't vocals on Master Boot Record stuff. But how's it going, guys? How's the Steam sale? Greeting everyone. I may have just spent like $100 on Rocksmith DLC, and I might slightly be regretting it, but I'm done. I'm done with the Steam sale. I don't want to look at it anymore. I don't want to look at it anymore. It's scary. I know that, see, the way they get you, they used to do the flash sales, and they would be these really good deals. I don't know how many years ago they stopped that, but they definitely stopped it at least a few years ago. They did the flash sales, and that's when they used to get me. But now, they don't do that, but they still have, like, they highlight. Thank you for the host name. They highlight deals every day, and then you're like, oh, that game looks cool. I didn't know that game was buried somewhere in the 2,000 something games that are on sale currently on Steam. And then you gotta get that. So they find new and exciting ways to get you to buy stuff. But how's it going, everyone? You like Hyper Light Drifter, RSJ? Did you finish it yet? It's a pretty short game. I think it took me like 5 hours to beat. 6 hours? Somewhere in the single digit hours, I think. But that game is a lot of fun, and the music is so good. So good. There's nothing quite like that game. Like, I tried playing a few other games. I think the closest that came to the feeling of it was Ruiner, but even that wasn't really like it because it was more grindy. But it's got its own feel to it, and the world and the story is very unique, and it's told in an interesting way. They don't really explicitly say anything. Sounds like Vaporwave Fear Factory. Oh, Master Boot Record? I could hear that a little bit. It's like synthwave metal, if that makes sense. It's a weird mishmash of genres. The nighttime version of Ohayo Gozaimasu? I don't know what that is. I'm not weeb enough to know what good evening in Japanese is. Oh, how's it going, Fartknock? Did you buy some Rocksmith DLC? And if so, what did you get? Because I bought a lot of song packs, and I probably am gonna buy some more, but I don't know. There were a couple that I was looking at that I didn't get a chance to check out the base, so what I was doing was song by song, going to YouTube and looking up Rocksmith bass insert song name to see how it looked, to see if it was fun, because there's so many songs that you like the song and then you'll go buy the bass track and then you actually play it and it's like 2 notes and it's really boring, and it's like, why did I pay $3 for Under Pressure? Because it's 2 notes. It's a waste of money. So I tried to get some that looked like they would be fun to play on bass. Like, I got the Stone Temple Pilots pack, I got Pearl Jam pack, I got Faith No More. What else? Third Eye Blind had a couple of fun ones. Then I got a few single songs. Like, I got Blister in the Sun, and it's weird because they split the DLC into 2 different pages. So there's like a Rocksmith 2014 page and then the original Rocksmith page, and they both have different songs on them. So it's out of control. There's too much DLC. You've just been beating one boss at a time before stopping? You're about to fight the last boss. The last boss is super cool, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, RSJ, but I had so much fun. So much fun with the last boss, and I feel like the combat in that game is simple, but they get with the different skills and abilities that you get, it makes it fun. Like, it puts a little bit of depth to it, but not too much that it's overwhelming. It's got a perfect balance for an indie game. Sometimes indie games are just way too shallow. Like Crossing Souls had that problem. They they tried to do something with 4 different characters having 4 different abilities, and then you ended up not using any of them. But with Hyperlight, you can use pretty much all of the abilities, and they're all pretty viable, and they all make it make the combat more interesting. There's so many packs to look through. I wish there was a better way too to add the just add multiple packs to your cart, because the problem that I was running into, I don't know how many of you guys checked out the Steam store right when the sale started, but it basically didn't work for the first 3 hours because everyone was just like frantically F5ing on the page because the servers were stressed and no one could load it. But I was trying like bit by bit just to add one song or one pack at a time, and you have to click each individual song in each individual pack to add to your cart, and it takes you to a new store page. You can't just like check off a bunch of songs and just add them all at once, which is really a pain in the ass. And I don't know if there's a way around it that I'm missing. Gonna buy the Trans-Siberian Orchestra pack. I was thinking about that, Fartnock. I was honestly thinking about that, but I don't know. I don't know how good they are. It seems like it'd be fun. Seems like it'd be fun for actual Christmas if you want to do like a Christmas Rocksmith stream. Have a little eggnog and play some Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Sounds like a good time. It's cool to have stuff like that too. Like more, well, a lot of songs are fun, but I mean just like kind of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra I can't take seriously. They're pretty clowny. They have stuff like that. They had I was checking out Volbeat. Seems really clowny to me, what I've heard of Volbeat, but also seems fun, so that was one I was like debating on buying. I don't know, I'm probably gonna end up buying more, but I capped myself at $100 and I'm leaving it at that for now. It was hilarious that the sale page went up at first with no discounts. I saw that, Darkholder. So it's all these people like anxiously like hunched over their computer monitors, like they're ready to pounce on the sales, and then they load the page and it's just like, ugh. Nothing. There's nothing. There's no sales. You know what, one year, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was one year that the discounts got really messed up, so some games were over discounted. So people got like 90% or like really stupidly high discounts on games that weren't supposed to have discounts on them if they were quick enough. And I was hoping that would happen this year, but it didn't. We got the reverse. We got the no discounts at the start. So that was a fun time when that happened. I wish Steam would mess up more in that way so we could get cheap stuff. But honestly, the sales were pretty good. I got a couple of indie games that I was looking at for like 40% off, or in some games that I wasn't looking at till the stupid discovery queue was like, look at this game, this looks cool, and then I bought it. But yeah, some of the games like some of the bigger games went on pretty good sale too. Like I know Grand Theft Auto was only $19.99, Grand Theft Auto 5, and that had been a lot higher than that for a while. I'm just not super interested in Grand Theft Auto, or I would have picked it up. You get a few great things from that when the when everything was overly discounted, Darkholder. That one time. I think it was last year. It might have been last year. How's it going, Free Rider? How's it going? We're just talking about the Steam sale and how much money I just spent on Rocksmith DLC and weird indie games. I was debating. So what I might do tonight is I might play a little bit of this game and try one of the games that I got on the Steam sale, because I got a few really weird ones that look kind of short that I can just kind of mess around with. And this game always wrecks my throat from all the reading, and it's also pretty slow, so it might be nice just to switch over to something else for a little bit. They had some modeling software for game dev stuff that was like 2 times the discount it should have been. Oh my god, and that stuff's usually super expensive, right? So you got an ultra discount. Happy summer solstice, Rinku. How's it going? Oh, it's gonna be super light out, right? It's supposed to be. You can still see out my window. Yeah. No. See there? Nope. That's my window. You can see. You can see it's still light out, and it's like 7:15, and it's still pretty light out. Should be light out till like 9 o'clock or so. We'll see. I'll leave it open. We can leave it open and see how late it stays light out. I'm doing okay, Free Ride. It's good to hear. Good to hear you're doing good. You feeling better from the food poisoning? You still get the after effects of that? It's not super light here because it's raining. You got gypped. You don't get the light till 9 o'clock. Not that it's good for anything. I mean, I know in countries where it's that are super far north, like Iceland, where they have the sunlight like almost 24 hours this time of year, people start going crazy because their circadian rhythm gets all messed up. Same with the winter. being super long. You got Substance Indie that was ordinarily $299 for 80-something dollars. Oh my god. That is such a mistake, but that's a really good deal. How do they mess something up that badly? Alright, I'm gonna start the game up. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm trying to remember where I left off. I think what happened was Hyodan died. I remember that, which is not a huge loss because he sucked. And so he died. We ran into some like weird magic happenings. There was like a wizard dude who was trying to summon something out of this weird spinning obelisk, and a bunch of people died. They were siphoned into it. And we're left on our lonesome. Because all our friends died. Because Celicia was a bitch, and she tried to steal our stuff, and then died trying to get away. And then Hyodan, I think, was just a wimp, and I don't remember how he died. We woke up from something or other, and he ended up dead. Just every person who ends up in my party ends up dying. It seems like. I don't know if I want to recruit anyone else, or if I should warn them before I recruit them. It still says there's 20 things in my Steam card. I just bought them all. Stop. Steam. Stop that. I'm not buying them again. That's enough. The heck? My game is like... Oh, there it goes. My game was like half on one monitor and half on the other. You're doing much better. It's not your week, though. The other day you were walking home, slipped and fell into a ditch full of water. That sucks. You're not having a good time, Free Ride. I hope next week is a little bit better for you. You're probably... Was this before or after the food poisoning? Were you like super out of it from being uncomfortable and sleep deprived from food poisoning and just happen to fall into a ditch? Not super paying attention? Penguins probably have to huddle in the Antarctic because it's so cold. Well, yeah, that's probably what they do. Watch March of the Penguins. Watch March of the Penguins, and then you can know for sure. Alright, hold on. Gotta set this up. Switch my scene. Over here. And filter. I think I can probably set this cropping thing to a hotkey, but I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. Okay. Oh, I gotta set up the sound commands. Hold on. They still haven't fixed the bot that I use to work with Google Chrome, so I have to open a separate Firefox tab every time I stream, in addition to all my tabs in Chrome. So it's a little awkward. I should probably just open all the other tabs in Firefox and have everything in one browser. It should be working now. But yeah, what did you guys pick up on the Steam sale? Anyone get anything in particular that you really thought was a good deal? Because I've been like going through the pages to see if there's games that I haven't heard of that are on a really steep discount. But that usually ends badly because then I buy games that I'll probably never play. So I need to stop doing that. Whippletip, how's it going? You wish you could live in perpetual winter? As someone from New England, I can agree to some extent if there was no snow. Like, if there was winter without snow, it would be perfect. But the snow is such a pain if you're trying to do anything. It just gets in the way, and you gotta shovel, and it's like backbreaking, and it's not good. But I personally can agree, like cold weather is a lot easier to deal with than warm weather. Daggy, how's it going? Yeah, Wizard Dude murdered all our friends. He looks like a cultist more than a wizard, actually. Maybe he's both.
Hello.
Hello, Soul Dark. How's it going? We were just talking about the Steam sale. Did you get anything good? I'm trying to figure out if there's any good deals that I'm missing, because I gotta spend more money, apparently, than the $100 that I just spent on Rocksmith DLC. You seen Planet Earth, the BBC series? The David Attenborough one, I hope, right? Then not the, didn't they change it to Oprah Winfrey for the US release? You weren't paying attention. A little wet, slippery made good entertainment for all the people driving past. Oh my god, so you sat there like with your your face in your hands till no one could witness. No one could see you. No one could be like, oh, it's that, like, see you later, and like, oh, it was that guy. He fell in the ditch, and just laugh. That sucks. Did you at least get to go home and like change your clothes and stuff, or were you all muddy at work? Steam Pages is still not loading for your Daggy? It just recently started working. For like past 2 hours for me. Mark of the Ninja and Blade Symphony. Haven't heard of either of those. What type of games are those? Oh, you haven't checked the sale yet? Yeah, sure. It seems pretty good overall. Spooky voices. Oh no. It seemed like pretty good deals. So, like, most of my wish list at least was on sale, but I don't know, some people were complaining about it. People always complain about the Steam sale. What's happening? Is this someone being stretched out on our— oh god.
Gross! Gross!
Darkholder! Thank you for the 200 bits. That'll cover one of the songs that I bought. Oh, thank you. You gotta leave so your daughter can use the PC. Okay, thanks for stopping by. It was good talking with you. I'll catch you later. All the shit you have to pay for now, you don't think a spending spree is justified? What do you have to pay for? Other than, is it just like general life stuff, like rent and food? Indie fencing kendo duel simulator? Like 2D, or I'm trying to imagine how that works. Why is my character tripping balls? So there was this ring of, I don't know what they are, and I don't know if I can know what they are without it being in spoiler territory. There was a ring of people over here. Let's see if it lets me see it or if it's still fogged. Yeah. So there was a ring of these people standing over here with one big head honcho wizard dude trying to do something with this weird obelisk, and they all died. Like, all their life energy got sucked into it. And my party, which was just me and this one dude, Heodan, were standing like down here, just kind of creeping on the whole thing, trying to figure out what was going on. I got knocked out by whatever energy was released from this big thing. These people all died. Our party member died, and now I'm tripping balls. So, whatever happened. Oh, it's the Beowick. Stupid Beowick. I got Slay the Spire Daggy! Should I play that later? Should I stream that? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna stream this the whole night. Cause, my voice gets tired. Okay, it actually is just a hallucination. We have to walk through it till it dissipates. It's like Psychonauts. Just tripping out everywhere. There's all these, like, memories and hallucinations and stuff just manifested around us. Dental work and new car, you know how many dollars that sets you back? Yep, I do, because I have to get a new car too, Soldark. Because my car is a 20-year-old Subaru Outback that is rusting out and probably won't pass inspection, so I gotta get another beater, because I can't afford a new car. So I feel ya. And dental work is the worst. Because dental insurance covers fuck all in this country, if you even have it. I got 2 times vessel flesh! Hold up. What dat? What dat? Just casually shoveling vessel flesh in my pocket. Hello? This? This reeking flesh once held a bound soul. With its energy fading, the flesh is entering a rapid decay. I just peeled the skin off of this dead dude and just slapped it in my pocket. Why? I can sell it too. Who would buy this? What sort of merchant would buy decaying flesh? And like, how long is that good for if it's already rotten? Uh-oh. All sorts of torture going on here. All sorts of bad juju in this area. Between the guy on the rack, I think that guy was being burned at the stake. Or crucified, it was hard to tell. Looks like Absolver with only weapons, HP, and no stamina meter. There's another new game that looks very, very similar artistically to Absolver by the Dead by Daylight devs, and I forget the name of it. But it has the masks and everything, and people were complaining about them. Just being lazy. People did the same thing when Absolver came out, but with Absolver I guess it was more acceptable because it was a smaller team? What this? This massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper, and... Hello? There we go. And covered in strange glyphs, the air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Let's get closer! Just soak up some of it. Maybe I can morph into something more powerful than whatever I am. Get a Toyota Hilux? What that? I was thinking of getting another Subaru if I could find it. I've had really good luck with Subarus. They last forever. You can basically run them into the ground. Alright, I got all the flesh. Got all the vessel flesh in my pockets, just pushing around. Thank you. Your car has reached the point where it's more expensive to maintain than the car is actually worth. I can sympathize, Soldark. What do you drive? And how old is it? Because, yeah, my car is probably worth, like, 2,000 max? Like, very max? Anything else over here? Oh, is it tab that you hold? Ooh. Gotta collect all the things. Just ingredients? Flesh makes for good potion ingredients? I don't know what sort of potion I'm making. With human flesh. Usually potions are meant for consumption, and I don't particularly know if I want to consume something with the ingredient of human flesh. I don't know about you guys, I feel like that's not something that would like slide down easily. I'm trying to drink it. Just rotten human flesh. Doesn't make a nice tea. What are you selling? What are you buying? What are you selling? I bought, speaking of buying and selling, I bought, I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if it's a good game, but I still bought it because Steam sale, Resident Evil Revelations. Because it was like $6 for the whole thing. There were a few games, and it's one of the few Resident Evils I haven't played. I was looking at Resident Evil 7 too, but I still can't sell myself on that one because the enemy variety makes me sad. Or the lack of it, rather. What's this? Oh! Excuse. It's a Toyota Tacoma. Oh, okay. 12, 13 years old at this point, an Acura, which makes me sad because, yeah, that's a good car. It's a good car. That's another one you can kind of run into the ground. But, I feel like just getting, like, double-digit years out of a car at this point is really good with how cars are made now. The Subarus seem to be, like, 15, 20 years from the ones that we've had. Mine was a hand-me-down from my mom. But, I personally, I don't see any reason to buy a new car if I can buy a beater that I can just run into the ground.
Oh, gross!
What's happening?
Gross!
Evil
Resident
genius!
Evil Revelations was good. Also hello.
Hello! Thank you so much for the 500 biddies, Evil Genius. How are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad to hear the game's good, because I already bought it, so if it was bad, that's not good. Because I already spent the $6 on it. Pooshanga, how are you? How are you? Have you also fallen victim to the Steam sales? This is the Steam sales support group. How do I walk this way if this is blocking? Oh, okay, I get it now. So this, yeah, I gotta click on it. So I think this is where we were going? Or is this where we are? I'm assuming this is where we are because there's a big star over it. No? Is this like a fast travel thing? Is there a way to tell? Okay, I am here. The big star means I'm there. You're lucky you got out of the game, although race car still sits in the garage. Wait, you don't drive? Or you don't... Were you a mechanic free rider? I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, new cars are really overpriced. They're really overpriced and a lot of them just aren't any better than older cars. Like a lot of older cars will last just as long as some of the new cars. Because they have their own issues. You know what gets me is people leasing cars? Do any of you guys lease cars before I start shit-talking leasing? Because it just seems like a bad deal all around to lease a brand new car.
Why, I could bed down here.
What? Who said that? That wasn't me, was it? And what did they say? Why, I could bed down here? I'm like a valley girl. I could bed down here. What was that? Who said that? What governs your car purchases is consumerreports.org? Like new cars? You only bought 2 games so far? Which ones? You're doing real good. If it's only 2, I bought so much. I bought $100 worth of Rocksmith DLC. I'm still kind of in shock about that. But I bought like $100 in Rocksmith DLC and I bought maybe 3 or 4 cheaper games. If you want another used Subaru Outback, 2008 model, runs around $8,000 to $6,500. I can probably only spend about $5,000 on a car because I do not make a lot of money and I do not have a lot of money and I have a lot of debt, so it would have to be something cheaper than that. But I could probably find a Subaru around here on Craigslist or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Leasing is good for businesses? Your parents despise renting it. You never own it. Like when you lease, you pretty much never end up owning it. You just trade it in for another lease. Yeah, it'll only be a matter of time. PlayStation oh no, PlayStation's also doing a sale. Don't tell me that, Bujanga. Don't tell me that. That's more stuff to look at. Although I think I did see that one. That's the bunch of games that are $19.99, right? The physical copies, or is it digital? Because Yakuza 0 is on that, and I'm happy that it's finally dropped that low. For people who haven't had a chance to play it. Ooh, spooky things creeping around. What was map M? I don't want to miss anything up here. I'm gonna keep just poking around up here before I go in the cave. Oh, she said that because she's tired. The sleepy eye near the portrait. This thing? Wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't know they get tired. Thank you. She's so tired from, and also going crazy. She's tired from losing her friend and witnessing mass murder. Right, we can't go this way, so. I just wanted to check if I missed anything. We did not. Keep going. Yeah, I have plenty of camping stuff. Damage reduction? Sure, why not? What the fuck? This cutscene quality, though, is a little old school. I don't know, I'm assuming that's intentional design for it to look very old school. They really have everything, but it's a non-profit? Oh, Consumer Reports? You got XCOM 2 and Iconoclast. Iconoclast looked really cool. I was looking at that, Evil Genius. That looks pretty cool. Let me know how that is. Because, I had my eye on it, but I was undecided. She's a valley girl. I know, that was my voice. Why was that my voice? Blossom, how's it going? Oh, it's not going well. Your PC shut off and forced into 800 by 600 and there are red lines everywhere. I don't know if your GPU or monitor or something else is dying. I don't know what you do in that situation, Blossom. Can you boot in safe mode? Do you have like onboard GPU that you could use instead? That's scary. I hope it's not something that's unfixable. What is this? Mushrooms? Blood moss! Great! I got a bunch of ingredients and I don't know how to craft. Can I craft yet? Is that something I actually have to learn? Do I have to get recipes? Crafting. Yeah, I need recipes. I don't have recipes. Wait, I do. Potion of Eldritch Aim? What? That's awesome. Look at all these potions I can't make because I don't have the pieces for them. I can make nothing. I got all these recipes. I can't make anything. That's sad. Wait, Scroll of Prayer Against Fear. That's cool. I can make a scroll that protects against frightening and terrified afflictions. For this? That's the only thing I can make in my entire crafting menu. Hold on, my chat. I'm gonna like actually make my chat really wide so I can read it better. That should work better. $2006 OPEC runs around the $5,000 mark. I don't necessarily need an Outback. I might look into other ones. I know Imprezas are pretty good too. I gotta just look, basically, but thank you, Panda, for trying to help. I gotta get a budget set and then look. I really don't have that much money to spend on a beater, but first of all, I have to get the car assessed for rust to see if it's as bad as it appears to be, or if it will possibly pass inspection another year. PSN sales are sad by comparison, yeah, because usually the console releases are more expensive to begin with. It seems like, I don't know, I've never really gotten any super good discounts on the PlayStation sales. Pay taxes on MSRP, not actual value, so getting an expensive old car is usually not worth it. Yeah, I would never pay too much on an old car, but... Yeah, Iconoclast looked like it had some neat mechanics to it. My problem with indie games lately is a lot of them that I've tried, they have cool ideas, they have cool concepts, cool graphics, cool music, but something about the execution falls flat on them and just makes the game less enjoyable than it should be, like, as a whole. And I've noticed that with a lot of indie games, that they kind of excel in one aspect, but they fall on all the other ones. And that's just kind of, I think, a lot of times just the result of not having a huge team to work on them, not having a lot of hands on deck, or a lot of money to work with. I have the recipes. I do have the recipes, I don't have the pieces. Your PC shut off while booting up a new game of Dishonored? Maybe this is an omen, don't play Dishonored. Do play Dishonored, because Dishonored's a good game, Blossom. But I don't think it borked your PC. I hope it didn't bork your PC, I don't know how that would happen. I can't check out this body. It's not letting me. This is definitely some sort of body. Or something. What is it? What am I looking at? Looks like a body. Nothing on it, though. I'm pressing tab and it's not. Something over here, though. The physical copy's around $20 at certain stores starting next week. Seen hidden gems on the digital store that'll eventually get picked up. I also saw shattered pieces of crate are strewn across the dirt, along with a few muddy vegetables. Can I take the veggies? Nope. I also saw Walmart. Some Walmarts are having clearance on a lot of PS4 games, down to like $7 to $10. I saw someone posted a picture of The Last Guardian for $7, which is an absolute steal, but it's only certain Walmarts. It's like all over the place. How does one make your aim eldritch? Well, first of all, you crack open just a big old dusty copy of some H.P. Lovecraft short stories, and then you just read them, and you channel all the freaking eldritchness into your being, and then you aim really well. I don't know how it works, Soldark. Did it say? I saw that too, and I was wondering. It was a potion, right? otherworldly sight, resulting in preternatural accuracy for a short period. So it gives you spooky vision. That's the Eldritch bit, I guess. How's it going, Elliot? Such a pain to find a good moss recipe. Moss is not particularly palatable, and it's blood moss. So it's probably pretty hard to make it look or taste any good. You just beat Hyperlight Drifter? Arcia, you beat that last boss so fast. That took me so long. Did you get emotional at the ending? I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played it, but it's a good ending. Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami is on the list. Yakuza 0 is worth buying, for sure. Kiwami, I would say, is more of an acquired taste because it's not aged as well. Even though it's a remake, it is very much a PS2 game. Ooh. All these veggies, and it's not letting us take them to add to our recipes. It's just, it keeps talking about all these veggies. There we go. Just take the money. But I want the potatoes. Pizzy! How's it going, Pizzy? You had a commercial mechanic shop look at your brakes and they said they were the most rusted brakes they'd ever seen. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing at all. Sounds like you were lucky that they didn't give out on you when you're driving. Settler's arrow. Oh, it's a mushroom. It's not actually an arrow. I had the brakes go on me, or start going on me when I was driving. Uh-oh. What is it? I don't see it. What is it? A Zarip? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. We're fine. We're by ourselves. We have no aid. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Oh, I have 20 focus, though. Let's use an ability. And I have no allies to get in my way. Let's knock him on his ass. Let's try this out. Wait, is this per encounter? 10 focus. I guess the focus abilities don't matter. Because they use the focus, so you can use them as long as you have the focus. It's crazy how long cars can last on the West Coast. Oh, that's true. You have very mild weather. In New England, they get destroyed because the shift between the heat and the cold and the salt on the roads and all that stuff. It destroys cars. Alright, I can't reach him. I gotta move. Got him. Boop him. It's like gently grazing me. Can I loot him? Yes. I don't even know. I got its tongue! And a shield. And a spear. What is it? It's like a weird little dog person? Wait, no. I got 2 tongues. Can I make a potion now? What can I do with these? Can I add them to the blood moss? Is the... There we go. I like reading everything. Thank you for that description. Okay. It's Zarip tongue. It's the tongue of a Zarip. Great. Thanks, game. They wax poetic about everything else, and then every now and then there's a thing. It's just, it's a thing. The thing is a thing. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a flower. Oh, cool. As a business, if you buy like 2000s BMW used that costs like 50k back then, you pay taxes. Oh, you do? That is really stupid. What? Wow, that's ridiculous. So many corpses just lying around. What a place to live. Obviously, not so good things are happening in this area. I'm guessing the Beowick has something to do with this. The Beowick and his posse of wizards that seem to be summoning it. I don't know what this word is, but I got it. Borked Percy sounds like an English food. Borked. fire arrows such that they twist in straight lines? Is that Eldritch? Wait, what are we talking about? The ending was great and the last boss fight was really fun. All the boss fights were good. I think there's a couple that you can miss too, RSJ. If I remember correctly, because I missed one of them, I believe. I looked it up afterwards. It's just a dead end? Oh, that's a cave. Alright, we got a cave. Anything else on the map? Alright, cave is in the northwest. Let's check everything else out first before we go in there, because it's not going to be a good time. Or I can just leave. Discovered bear cave! Let me guess, it's full of bears. You've been wanting to try Axiom Verge, seen that sitting in the star and it really reminds you of Metroid. I played a little bit of Axiom Verge, Bujanga, and I didn't get through it, but it was fun from what I played. It didn't really stick with me like some of the other Metroidvanias. Like, I really, really, really liked Ori and the Blind Forest. Alright, I guess we go to the cave. So there's something over the bridge here. But, the art was really cool and the music was really good if I remember correctly. Is this a friend or a foe? Damn thing, come on.
How do you do?
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? Oh. So he's remarking on my race, okay. I have to say, I don't see too many Amo out this way. You headed to Defiance Bay? A lot of work on the harbor, I hear. Is he assuming I'm going to work on the shore because I'm a fish person? How dare he assume that because of my race? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Our caravan was attacked. I've been trying to get to Gilded Vale. Hard luck, and I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep to the road, and you haven't far to walk. But you'll want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and a friend of mine. We came out here to hunt some deer. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing. And Pearly, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. R.I.P. Pearly. We didn't know you, but I'm sure you were a good person before you were horribly, horribly mauled by a bear to make a point that we shouldn't go in the bear cave. It's probably just one bear. Never in an RPG is it just gonna be one enemy. You thought he was a man, but he was a muffin? Wait, what? What, Blossom? You might want to head for the city first? No. No backseating. No gentle backseating, please. That sounds like gentle backseating, Tiggy. Let me die on my own terms. How's it going, Cabron? Wait, it was? Seriously? A Metroidvania? I heard that the level design was Bloodborne inspired. More than anything. Not really Metroidvania, but I don't know. He did just assume my race. You can only chat in 800 by 600 with theater mode? You didn't even know theater mode existed? My mind was blown when I found that out, Blossom. It makes Twitch viewing so much better. It's a lot nicer. And it automatically goes into dark mode, right? Theater. There's lots of areas you can come across. You can't access till you unlock certain story items. Oh. I don't know if that necessarily makes it a Metroidvania, though. I don't know, I think there's other stuff, maybe? Because a lot of games work that way, I thought. Wanna come to my house for some gentle backseating? It's no dirtier than backseating. It just adds the word gentle before it. It's just a word, it's an innocent word. Yeah, theater in dark mode is the only way to watch Twitch. Alright, in any case, this forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Where did you find this bear? In a cave, a ways up that way. He turns to point to the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. You'd hate to hear that it took another life. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Hurley, he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. I don't know. So, is it true that you're supposed to play dead when you get attacked by a bear? Does that actually work? I heard that before, but I don't know if that actually works. Hopefully, I'll never be in a circumstance where I need to defend myself from a bear, but... The rough backseating is in the Dark Souls category. When people they backseat you and also relentlessly flame you because you're bad. That doesn't happen with games like this. Girl, let me tell you, this game has portals to alternate dimensions. What do you want to do is go 10 miles south and 5 miles west and you'll find a portal to a highway. You'll quickly find yourself in Beetle Adventure Racing. Thank you. Backseating like that would be amazing if that were actually true. I would be the most excited person in the world if this ended up in Beetle Adventure Racing. The best game of all time that I still can't get working on an N64 emulator. I can't get it to work. It doesn't work well.
Oh, gross! Gross!
Thank you, Jay Hackster, for the 80 bits that you worked so hard watching countless Napa Auto Parts ads for. Much, much appreciated. It's very clear that Twitch's targeted ad system is working as intended. It really is, like, they give you one time. They give you one chance to select basically the target demographic for the ads, and then you're just doomed with all ads in that demographic after that. Like, I picked my age. I would think it was like 25 to 30-year-old female, and I keep getting ads for chick flicks and like Amy Schumer movies, and I don't want those ads. I would rather watch the trash bag ads. But most of the time I just mute them and I put them in another window anyway. Why not just say you stumbled into the cave guy? Wait, what? Why is the Dark Souls community so toxic? You don't want to say toxic, but very, very insistent. You can say toxic, Blossom, it's correct. The thing with the Dark Souls community is I met some very, very cool people through the Dark Souls community. Like, a lot of people here found me when I was playing Dark Souls or Bloodborne. And a lot of them are cool. But there were also a lot of very, very toxic people and a lot of backseaters more than any other community. So, I don't know why. It's not just Dark Souls, it's RPGs, I feel like, open world. Not just open worlds, but RPGs in general that have different builds you can play with. A lot of people tend to be very insistent that certain builds are better than other builds, and the Dark Souls community is very much like that. With the builds and the stats and stuff. But there are some very good people that don't backseat, so. And they happen to find me through those games. Ugh. Samus! Samus is one of those people. Samus, Soul Dark, like, who else found me through Dark Souls and Bloodborne? I think Evil Genius found me through a Quiddy host for Dark Souls. A few of you guys found me through Bloodborne and Dark Souls, and you are cool. Do I have shrimpy shekels to do the voice thing? You might. The trash bag heads where John Cena is smiling at you. Wait, what? Is that what you're getting? I'm not getting those ones. You busy playing the Salian game, not buying on the Steam sale? Oh, I couldn't even get that game to work. Couldn't even get that game to work. Guys, how do people play games and talk to chat at the same time? How do I get on that level? Like, I watch people like Quiddy who are speedrunning while talking to every message, like every person in chat, replying to every message, and I'm like, just here I am, dead stopped, not playing the like least active game. I'm gonna go to this bear cave and I'm gonna save and I'm just gonna see what happens. You love watching blind runs of Dark Souls, but the backseaters ruin it pretty much every time, and that's the thing. Like, if you love the game, I would assume most people who love these games love watching backseat runs. Why feel the need to spoil what's a really fun experience for most people to watch? Because it doesn't just spoil it for the streamer, it spoils it for the people watching too, who get irritated at the backseating and get irritated because they don't see like the streamer's genuine reaction and genuine choices. For the most part, Dark Souls 1 for me was okay with the backseating, because I don't know if you guys remember the route that I took through that game, but I had the least intuitive route through Dark Souls 1 imaginable. Like, I think I went through the catacombs at level 24 or something really early in the game, and I had one or two people come in and accuse me of cheating, or accuse me of using the key that lets you, like, open all the doors early on, and it was just because people had been good about not spoiling where to go next. Or, like, freaking telling me where to go next. So I had this natural path, and it was interesting for people to watch because they weren't used to seeing people do this sort of, like, crazy, stupid, haphazard way through the game. And if someone had been backseating me and saying, oh, you shouldn't go through the catacombs this time of the game, it's too early, everyone would have missed out on that. So. Oh yeah, Thephrine was here too from Dark Souls. He was. I think Thephrine, did you get her from the Reddit post? Because Soldark posted a clip of me on Reddit, and a bunch of people followed me after that. That was way back with Dark Souls 3. Especially Toxic Community is the toxic Avenger community. Bladetown is the truly toxic community. JRPG backseating is funny. Like, dude, one of the reasons Chrono Trigger is so popular because it's so easy. Is it easy? I don't know. I haven't played Chrono Trigger in forever, but I'm finding it hard to imagine people backseating that game. I'm scared to go in here, guys. I'm procrastinating. This cave is full of bears, and I shouldn't go here, but I'm going here. I do remember the host Evil Genius. I do. I gotta watch more Quiddy. He's always on at weird times for me. Oh, it's spooky in here. I got EXP for going in here, but I'm gonna get mauled by bears. Let's see how long. What's our estimate on how long till Shrimpy gets, or Angelfire gets, mauled to death by a bear. It's just one bear, we're good. There's one bear and some loot. It's easy mode. Can I talk to the corpse? Alright, what can I do to a bear? Can I mind wave the bear? Can I whisper to the bear? Like, please bear, please don't attack me. Wrong neck of the woods, I didn't mean. See, how's it going? And how's it going, Daydreams? How's it going, Doc? It's good to see you guys. Hope you're having a nice night. Hope you're surviving the Steam sale. Better than I am. Oh my god, Cabron, that song. If you're referencing what I think you're referencing. Yeah, Quiddy is insane with how well he keeps up with the chat while playing. Speedrunning, nonetheless, which is very skill-intensive and attention-intensive. You stick with small channels for that game, you can talk about it without someone saying how bad they are. You're not playing how yeah, exactly. It makes me triggered to watch my favorite streamers play newer games that people have already played, because the bigger streamers get backseated the worst, because they have the most viewers, and the mods can't handle controlling all of them. You know what, actually we'll use this. Mind wave this bear, see if I can knock him on his butt. No, no, bear don't care! Bear don't care! Alright, we're gonna antipathetic field him. Did that work? Oh no! Is it working? It's not going great. It's just a young bear, and he's interrupted me. I think I'm dead. Or I'm out of stamina. Oh, I got him! Easy mode. Easy mode. Got him. Oh. All you have to do is play the same game over and over so you don't have to pay attention to the game. Samus has got that down pat. With how many New Game Plus, like 7? No Estus runs you do in Samus. You can keep up with chat so well. Quiddy does the same though, I guess, too. He doesn't have to pay as much attention if he's played it enough times. My chat's getting away from me again. Oh no. The best route through Dark Souls 1 you've ever seen. Catacombs is really rough early on. It is. You cheated using a thing the game gives you! How dare you use the thing the game gives you to play the game in a way that is different than the one true way to play Dark Souls? He was on at 5 a.m. Pacific time? When does he sleep? Someone with backseat ski free? Told you it was one pair, you done told me, Soldark, and I didn't believe you. You have no idea how I found you? Okay, I'm gonna take a guess, Doc. Do you follow Smite? Because I think you may have come over when Smite hosted me playing Phantasmagoria, or around that time period. I feel like that's around when, but I could be wrong. And some glowy shit! Yeah, we got the glowy shit, too. You haven't spent $1 yet? You've stayed strong. You're a stronger person than me, Doc. I spent $100 on Rocksmith DLC, and a couple of games. The Steam sale isn't being kind to me? All your items are still over $20? Oh, that sucks. Most of mine were in like the $15 range or cheaper. Thank you, Panda! Holy crap, that's a lot of viewers? Who? Who viewers? This bear fight was pretty impossible on the hardest difficulty. Had to come back for it later. Yeah, this is easy mode, so we got away with it. We got away with it, and we probably got a bear skin. Yes, bear hide. Found across the regions of Eric Glenfith and the Durwood, bears are formidable predators. They're among the beasts most highly regarded by servants of the god of the hunt. What's going on with the music? Who often seek out the largest and most deadly of the species to prove their skill. Bear hides are highly valued, and the claws of the eldest among them are often strung into necklaces and totems, marking the wearer as a hunter of worth. But it's a baby bear. Did I take it? I did. The music is not sounding great. I might have to restart the game. I think when I alt-tabbed, I borked the music. What is this? Cave coral? Coral? In a cave? What? Oh, it's a fungus that looks like coral. They bamboozled me, calling it coral. Hobo, how's it going? We prawns of eternity. Pretty much, prawns of eternity. It's better than prawns of exile. I keep calling this Path of Exile. I keep calling it Path of Exile. It was just a young bear. It was when I was a young bear. A barbarian murdered me in my den and stole my skin for crafting ingredients. What is this? Oh no, I'm tripping again. A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs and filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out or move away. Barbarian didn't really rhyme either. Rinku, I was just going by, not like class barbarian, but like barbarian as in like a horrible murderous person. Killing baby bears. Q-Star, how's it going? How you doing? Remember Snowman? I didn't remember Snowman, Samus, until you said it. I got Phantasmagoria 2 on the GOG sale. Would any of you guys be interested in watching me suffer through Phantasmagoria 2? Because I bought that for like $2, and I think that would be really obnoxious to play, but probably fun. Durwood. How do you say it? Is it Deerwood? Like, how do you say that? Is it Deerwood? Or Direwood? I say Durwood. I'm calling it Durwood because it's funnier. The only thing you might get on the sale is the DLCs for this. Krillers of Shrimp Eternity. 2 is even more extreme? Is that possible? Coco the sign language gorilla just died? I didn't even know Coco was still alive, Soldark. That's sad. Is that the one that had her own kitten, too? There is nudity in it, but it's Twitch legal. The Derpwood. Phantasmagoria 2 is hilarious. Okay, yeah, I think that would be a fun stream. I don't know if I should save it for Halloween, because I need Halloween games. But if you guys would find that as entertaining as I would love to stream it. Alright. I'm gonna touch it. Why not? You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble, helplessly, into a waiting darkness. I fucked up. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the Vale hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest as he leads you deeper into the cavern. I'm basically reliving the dude's death by touching his spirit. I feel like I've either seen a show or watched a movie with this premise. What happens if I click this bar? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. There's a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden, terrible flash of agony behind your knee. Flash of agony? You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced with pain. But in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great dark shape above you. And then there is more pain. You done got killed by a bear. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. Did witnessing the Buick turn me into the Ghost Whisperer? Is that the plot of this game? Please tell me that's the plot of this game. No spoilers. No spoilers. I'm theorizing. I'd love you to see you play The Dig or Beneath the Steel Sky. I think I have that one. Oh yeah, it is free. Yeah, I do have that one. For me, it's hard to play older point and clicks like that because I feel like they're really boring to stream for me. Some people can make them entertaining. Like, I watch a few streamers who play point and clicks that are really entertaining with it. But for me, it's hard for me to commentate so much on point and clicks versus other games. Even this one I thought would be hard to stream. And it is definitely a less engaging game for like, I feel like for viewers and for me than other games I've played. But there's stuff to work with, to talk about, because there's stuff going on. There's a plot, there's stuff like that. The point and click, it's just a lot of point and clicking. Banned! Why do ghosts always want to relive their own deaths? Because it makes a good premise for movies and video games. Alright, I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. You're dead, spirit! There's nothing for you here. Should we be horribly rude? This poor spirit? I'll find him, and I'll see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exaltation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. Vengeance from the grave! Right, so he done got lured to his death or something. Got killed by a bear. He was the murderer, and it took me a second to get it, Soldark, because I wasn't paying attention enough. Because I was too busy yapping. But yes, it was not the bear. The bear was an innocent in all of this, and we murdered it, and we took its skin. That end. I got another pole axe! They're both two-handed. I don't need that one. I guess I can sell it, because I can carry everything. I killed a ghost once, then wondered how I killed something that was already dead. Wait, what? From my favorite streamers, I rarely pay much attention to the game. It's true. I'm like, how? Okay. That's an interesting question. How many of you guys, when you watch Twitch streams, just like as a general habit, tend to pay more attention to the streamer than the game? Because I'm with Blossom in that I spend most, I would say maybe 80 to 90% of the time just paying attention to the streamer's commentary and kind of glancing at the game. Unless it's a game I'm potentially like planning on buying or just wanted to see the story of the game and had no intention of buying it. Because I feel like a lot of people on Twitch watch streams for the games, and then when the streamer switches games, they never come back. But the fact that I switch games so often makes those people go away. So it tends to be more people who watch streams for streamers. Rip Winnie the Pooh, no! He was just looking for some honey and I walk in and just like cleave his head in two with a poleaxe and he's like, oh bother. Oh bother. Rise from your grave. It depends. Depends on the streamer. You watch streams for the streamers. You generally have it running minimized. Yeah, I usually have it running in another window on a monitor while I'm playing a game or talking with someone online or just browsing different forums and stuff. But I'm listening. I'm always listening. And then if there's a topic of conversation that comes up that I want to contribute to, I'll hop in to chat. And sometimes I do just kind of watch the game. Staring at just your cam spot. That's the other thing, like, a lot of people, I watch people who don't use webcams, and I still like their commentary. I don't have to be watching their face. I just like listening to them. Sometimes you watch for the game, sometimes you watch for the streamer. Yeah, I feel like, for me, I tend to watch more for the streamer and their personality. Like, I can watch streamers that I really like play games that I really hate. And that's kind of, for me, the mark of how much I like them as a streamer. Can I go here? How do I... So these are all areas that are grayed out that I can't get to. So I can go here or I can go here. As of right now, that I can tell. I killed the bear. I guess my only option is to go here again? That's where I came from, though. And I think I fully explored it. I'm just not super sure how to get here. If I keep going south, does it take me there? Does this game have sailing? I've heard the sequel does, but I'm not sure if the first one does too. Someone can answer that. That doesn't really bother me. Some of you really love their commentary, their actions in game stream. Sometimes it's a game you have no intention buying, so you're equally interested in the game. Yeah, definitely the fact that like you're not gonna buy it, I think, can factor in how much attention you're paying to a game or not. Because I've had people, okay, that's how that works. I've had people come to my stream and start watching a game they didn't know existed and say it looks really cool and then stop watching because they want to play it themselves, which I totally understand. Like, I've sold people on games that way, and they don't want to spoil it for themselves. And I would do the same thing if I was watching someone play a cool game that I want to buy. I'm like, ah, kind of don't want to spoil the whole thing. Who watches games on Twitch? Apparently not FreeRetta. Well, FreeRetta, you seem to enjoy, like if you watch me, you watch T-Shirt, and I feel like we're kind of similar in this, like, in the way that we kind of focus on the chat more than the game sometimes. like a lot of streamers focus a lot on the game, which is cool. But there are streamers that you can tell that they're focusing more on conversation and they get distracted more often and they focus on chat. Okay. Well, everyone's just hanging around. Got here at a good time.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale.
Welcome to
You'll be
Gilded
pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Great. Why am I getting flashes of Berserk? I don't know. Yeah, big streams like tournament streams, Rinku, there's usually no point in chatting. Because you just, it immediately gets washed up into the waves of stuff below it. Taken away. I'm not Big Brother! No. Oh bother, my head has been shorn off, Piglet. Blood and honey? Oh my god. I usually watch streams with less viewer count, but over time all of the streamers I watch have become relatively bigger streams, so you're conflicted out, Jay Hackster. You are safe here because I purposely shoot myself in the foot by switching games so often, so I stay between 20 and 30 viewers average. So don't worry about my stream growing, because I actively tried to make my stream not grow. You're in the right place. You're tempted to get Rocksmith because of my stream. Samus, it's like 15 bucks or something now. 15 or 20 bucks, I think, on Steam sale. If you have the money, and you have a guitar, it's well worth it. It's well worth the price. My current viewer count is probably wrong, whatever it is. Because the only people in chat are regulars, and Twitch has been buggy lately, and I didn't get hosted by anyone, so. Hanging Tree, are we in Velen? Oh, Witcher, right? Was it Witcher? Velen? Gilded Vale is the RPG named... is the most RPG named town in all of RPGdom. It is like ye old generic RPG town name. I'm curious what my viewer count is now, guys. What is it? You can tell me. I don't want to open the viewer list because I don't want to see who's here. It spooks me. But I'm curious because it has been very buggy. And I hosted Kilgore Trout the other day and it said I had 700 viewers. And he was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, there's no way I have 64 viewers. There's no way. That must be it must be a Twitch bug. It's probably about 25. What did you think of Gab? Wait, what is Gab? Oh, the streamer! Sorry, yeah, I was lurking. I was watching. She's good. She's chill. I like that she's not, like, she doesn't, actually, now that you said that, I forgot to follow her. I gotta remember that. I like that she doesn't overreact to stuff, like some people playing horror games do, because that drives me nuts. But, the game she was playing wasn't really that interesting. I'll have to watch her playing a different game. That one was kinda not my cup of tea. But yeah, thanks for posting that in the Discord. You'd live in a generic RPG town, but then you'd end up, like, hanged on a tree, Daggy, for no reason. I know Kilgore was so confused, Panda. I was laughing so hard because his reaction was just like, Shrimpy! What are you doing? 700 viewers, like, what did you do? Are you saying maybe half of them are bots? Maybe. Like, I don't have bots that I know of. Maybe they're lurkers, that's fine. Thanks for lurking, guys, if you are lurking and you're not view bots. I'm not gonna call anyone out, but that just seems like a lot of people to be watching me play this game for no reason. It's not a new release. I usually don't get that many people, so it's weird. Yeah, there's gotta be something wrong with it. There's gotta be something wrong with it. Because usually when I get that many viewers, there's like new people in chat or new followers. They don't just lurk. I think it's just Twitch bugging out. Shrimp for partner? No. I have no desire to be a partner. Usually Twitch at work most of the time it's like an ASMR stream. She has 100 plus usernames? What's going on? That's not right. That is very, very bizarre. Because it can't just, like, I've never seen it be that many people and just have regulars talking. Like, usually there'll be random new people. So it's all over the place. I guess they're bots. Am I being botted? I'm the top Pillars of Eternity streamer right now. I think there are only like 3 people. 3 other people streaming it. The real truth is that everyone in this chat is a bot except me. Become mascots. Panda. Who's doing ASMR? How's it going, Aeon? Not doing ASMR. Sometimes I whisper into the microphone. The only ways you'll guaranteed unfollow someone is if they're insincerely scared or excited. I saw a guy freaking out playing Dead Space, and you just don't see that happening if he wasn't streaming. It's tough because it is boring for some people to just give their natural level of reaction to something. But I do it either way. Like, if my natural reaction to something is being completely deadpan and unfazed, I will have that reaction because I don't do this for a living. Like, I feel like it's different if you're trying to be a partner or you're trying to make money off of this and you want people to be entertained. People feel the need, they feel pressured to put on this persona and overreact to stuff because it's more entertaining for a lot of people to watch that. You're a celebrity right now. I think I'm being botted, maybe. Okay, well, I'm gonna play the game in case people are lurking, really enjoying me talking about if my chat's all bots or not. In case they're not enjoying that. Okay, we're back. We're dropping back down. Okay, people are leaving. I'm scaring the bots away. Okay, alright. Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree. We walked into a friendly neighborhood.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a Hollowborn child?
Hollowborn? We Dark Souls now? Zombie babies? What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
Infant born without a soul? Perhaps without any humanity? Goodbye, bots. Goodbye. I don't know if they actually are bots, or if they're real people. I don't know. Because I know a lot of people do just lurk, which is cool.
Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
I'm none of those. Actually, I think I may have chose the dissident background. I wonder, do you have anything planned for 2,000 followers, or just another just another day in the neighborhood? I was planning something Blossom for my 2-year stream anniversary, which is in September, in the form of a giveaway. But that's about it. 2,000 followers, I have no idea when I'll hit that. It'll probably be months out at this point. Yeah, the view count is not going to be accurate because I'm either being view botted or something weird's happening. That's just way too inconsistent for what's going on in the chat. Like, there's no way that that many people would just be lurking, I think, for this game, because this is an older game. Unless this is on a really good Steam sale, and people want to look at the game and see if it's worth buying. Unless this game's like 15 bucks on Steam. Because that's also another thing, is that view counts for older games will spike if people are looking to see if they're worth buying on the Steam sale. 2-year anniversary salad inventory, Prawn Stars barbecue. If only I could do a cooking stream. If only I had the camera diggy.
Is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth.
Is she gonna have a baby without a soul?
We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Okay. I'd like to report a murder. He doesn't care. Apparently you don't care. Wonder if you mute stream or pause it and are still in chat, will it count your view? No, so the only way it counts your view, Rinku, is if you are in chat and you have the tab unmuted. You can mute individual tabs and it'll count your view, but if you mute the stream with the volume bar, it doesn't count your view. So basically, I think I have a bunch of bots lurking in my stream, and I don't know why. Actually, I'm gonna look. I don't usually look. I'm just very curious what's happening, because that's very weird. Yeah, what the fuck? Who are these people? That's a lot of people. I recognize some of the names. Like, I'm not gonna call anyone out. But I recognize some of the names. And then I don't recognize a lot of them. I have no idea where they're coming from. That's very confusing. I wish some of them would speak, because then that would solve the mystery of if they're bots or if they're just lurkers. It's more of an exciting mystery now than anything. Oh my god, Toonstruck. I lost my save file, Samus. I don't know what to do. $40, 40% off at $18? That's not that big of a sale. Use infinite stream money to buy a camera? No, I used it to buy Rocksmith DLC, Dinky. Sell those mini pans for streaming in small rooms? You an age to do a food stream? Wait, mini pans for cooking? Streaming? Dude just streamed a Star Trek point and click to 2K followers? Yeah, if it's a really entertaining streamer that's built up a big following, they can play pretty much anything, but still will lose a lot of viewers depending on the game. I love that he just says to the southwest instead of here. I marked it on your map. Wonder if you can just navigate there based on NPC directions? Probably not. I don't know if the game is that involved with the RP stuff. Beep boop, I'm not a bot. I know that, Thefreen. Yeah, that's true. If they speak, they're not lurking anymore. But it's very confusing to me. You what? I did. I had to reinstall Windows, and GOG doesn't have cloud saves, and I forgot that. You should recreate it. Send me the save file. It's not that good of a game. It's a very long game, and it's a meme at this point, and that's all it is. It was okay. All right. What do we want to? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna talk about myself before I talk about the murder. Oinimusha, you just been. Oinimusha has been like lurking. It just comes out of nowhere with "Whip my queen."
Congratulations!
What's happening? Oh my god!
Congratulations!
Free Rida!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Free Rida, thank you for gifting a sub to Aeon. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Aeon. I appreciate it, Aeon. Welcome to the Prawn Stars. Enjoy your shrimp is fine emote. That's all I got. That's all I got. Same guy streamed Heroes of the Storm to only 700. Maybe it's the Star Trek crowd, or maybe Heroes of the Storm is just boring as shit to watch. I don't know. Some popular games are really hard to get viewers with. Alright.
Whatever your problem,
I've been
it
feeling a
sounds
little
like
funny.
matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any
Animancer?
condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
What the fuck is an animancer? Do they romance anime? Are they an animor? Like, I don't know what an animancer is. Is it the opposite of a necromancer?
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to
Ooh.
rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Troll piss. Your video driver installation failed? Something tells you that isn't good. What's your graphics card, Blossom? That does not sound like a good time. I hope you back up your files regularly, Blossom, because it sounds like you might have a little bit of reinstalling to do in your future. Yeah, MOBAs are super boring to watch. To me personally, FPSs are incredibly boring to watch. I know a lot of people like watching them, but they're really boring for me to watch, because I can't follow what's going on most of the time. Noelle, how's it going? Anime. Anime Animorphs. I don't know what an Animancer is. I'm gonna learn it soon, though. I'm gonna learn it. How the heck do I post them pictures? What are you posting pictures of, Aeon? Oh, the shrimp emote? Oh, you don't really use emotes, do you, Aeon? I don't think I've ever seen you use an emote. You just type shrimp is fine. It's like lowercase s-r-h-r-i-m-p, capital I, lowercase s, capital F, lowercase I-N-E. You'll learn a lot about animancy as the game goes on. Okay, so it's not going to totally leave me in the dark about it. Someone that makes anime. I think he means emotes. I think Aeon means emotes, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, the rain did freeze on the conversation. I didn't even notice that. You can hear the audio of it. All right. You said something about Hollowborn and Waidwind's legacy. He blinks. I forget that you foreigners don't have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Durwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. It's pretty spooky. Kids are spooky enough, soulless children are even more spooky. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Waidwind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I wish I knew it was shaken with vitriol before I narrated it very calmly. I see. I see. What I do if someone gives me a sub is type colon on the beginning of the streamer's name. You'll see their emotes. Oh. Oh, that's what Elliot was saying. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Shrimp burning, no space. Shrimp BBQ. Gamer grill. No space. I'm old school, so I post LOL a lot. Did you know? This is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna blow your mind, Aeon. If you type capital L, capital U, capital L, instead of LOL, you get a laughing emote. It's gonna blow your mind. How is soulless Pappy formed? How ghosts get pregnant? Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony. Here's some ruins. You want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Angwithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Beareth have mercy. We certainly have. I don't think so, just as they finished. There was a Beowick. Hey guys, we got Beowick problems. If you'd been that close to a Beowick, you wouldn't be standing here. I am like a shonen protagonist, and I'm just the one person that is like totally immune to all this crazy, evil, weird stuff that's happening, and I'm gonna get really super powerful and fight it. That's what's happening. That's the plot. Aeon! You did it! Learning to emote. That's awesome. Aeon, do you watch on PC or do you watch on mobile? Because another thing that might blow your mind, I don't know if is the emote menu different without BTTV guys and Franker's faces? Like, I know when I have it, if you check in the text box and click the smiley face icon, it'll pull up all the emotes, but is it like that on default Twitch? Or is that just with the plugins now? Because that's how I use emotes usually. It is evolving. Alright, I'd like to report a murder now that I got all of my personal baggage. I've aired it out. The magistrate raises a brow. As is your duty. What was happened? What was happened? The man called Naughton has killed his friend, Pearly, out in the wilds. A cruel and cowardly deed, if indeed it occurred at all. What evidence do you have? Should I tell him of my stupid hallucinating visions that I got by touching the ghost of this dude? Or should I pretend none of that happened and find some actual evidence? That's the question. I kind of want to tell him. Like, please hang me. I'm crazy. There is a menu of global and subbed emotes. Have you not seen that before? Gonna get super powerful. Didn't you start this game with dysentery? I did, Samus, and I also overcame the dysentery without eating the special berries that I had to spend the first half an hour of the game collecting to cure the dysentery. I magically got over it, I guess, because I still have the berries and I never stopped to make the remedy. So, there's that. Beagle! Oh my goodness, we getting raided. Beagle, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? How was your stream? What were you playing? We're playing some Pillars of Eternity. I got the game name right. I didn't say Path of Exile this time. But yeah, how's it going, Beagle? How was your stream? You're playing Jackbox? I don't have 108 viewers. I do not. I'm being view-botted.
Oh.
I done got view-botted. Oh my goodness. What games were you playing, Beagle, in Jackbox? I've only played Drawful with my viewers, but Jackbox is so much fun. That's such a fun game to play with viewers. I hope you guys had a good time. Oh, you got the shrimp is fine, Aeon! You're doing it! You're doing it! Imagine being called Naughton? Was that his name? I wasn't paying attention. Oh my goodness. I'm so distracted by my 108 viewers. My 108 totally real people viewers. Who are silently working, lurking, and I've never seen them before. Quiplash, Fibbage, Murder Trivia, and Gaspionage. I have never played any of those. But I'll have to check them out because they're on the Steam sale now, right? All of those? Quiplash seemed like a fun one from what I saw of it. It's real! I don't know what's happening, Beagle! I'm having this issue where I have 108 viewers and I don't think a lot of them are real people because they're like, they haven't said anything and I didn't get a big host or anything and yeah, things are happening. Things are happening. I'm confused. Zero! How's it going, Zero? How are you doing? Zero, I haven't seen you streaming lately. Did you change your schedule? Or is my schedule just kind of overriding your schedule now? My work schedule? Viewers are people. See, no, I know all you guys are real people. You guys are real people. Because you've been here before. I know you guys are real people. You're regulars. You've been here a while. You're saying stuff. But like, is it... Do you guys understand how weird it is to just have a bunch of random people watching the stream that like haven't followed and haven't... Like, it's in a really low like the game is not a really popular game, and it's confusing to me. I don't know what's happening. Gamer, how's it going? I'm very confused what's happening. Because it's not like it's 108 people who are following me. Who are, like, how are people getting here? That's all I want to know is how people are getting here. It's almost like someone posted a link to my stream on another website. Or someone hosted me and it just all got, like, left over. How's it going, Morning Angle? That's a name that I don't recognize. I think. 80 people are patiently waiting for you to finally get on with the game so they can finally decide whether to buy it. I'm sorry. It's a good game. Buy this game, guys. Buy this game. My lurker friends. Alright. I'm gonna tell him I'm crazy. A vision? Birgit sighs. We do not take such accusations lightly in these parts. Next time you feel inclined to jest about such things, I would suggest that you reflect upon the risks involved. He looks pointedly at the tree. I'm not jesting though, I really did talk to a ghost. I did talk to a ghost. Gives you Baldur's Gate vibe from the graphics. Yeah, so this game is very heavily inspired by classic CRPGs, from what I know about it. I have never played any other CRPGs. This one is supposed to be a lot more accessible.
Keep out of...
Uh-oh. Something's a-gongin'.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
I'm guessing that's how many people they gotta hang?
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric.
Oh boy.
I fear Lord Radric's heir
I
is
knew it!
lost,
I knew
or
she was gonna have a
Hallowborn,
demon
and so
baby.
lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
It's not my fault that she had a demon baby. I didn't have anything to do with that. I didn't knock her up. I'm a lady. Okay? I'm a lady. I just got here. I don't know why people are shaming me already. Buy this game. Buy this game. This game is good. Fellow bots, please buy this game. On Steam sale for 40% discount. It is an efficient use of your funds. What do you mean? Don't threaten me, little man. He's actually a little man compared to me because I'm a big like Amoas are very big in stature apparently. They're like these really big oceanic tribe. Are there speech checks? I always prefer games where you can talk your way out of fighting. Probably. I would think there would be. What happened? Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? Alright. I don't want to fight him just yet because I feel like I'm gonna be attacked if I do that. Gotta have skill in intimidation, bluff, diplomacy. I don't think I have any of those. I've been okay, Zero. How about you? How about you? Oh, you took Tuesday and Thursday off. Sorry, I missed that. I missed that in the chat. So have you had a nice break? Have you been eyeing the Steam sales? Like I've been eyeing them and already spent $100 on the Steam sale on Rocksmith DLC. It's bad. I need to stop looking at the Steam sale. But I've been doing okay. I had the past few days off. I didn't get much done, but otherwise I can't complain. Girl Geek, you found another earwig and you lived to tell the tale. You did. You're gonna be the world's best earwig slayer at the end of this ordeal. You're just gonna have like a trophy stash of earwig corpses. You're still not sure what you want yet? How do you just randomly look for games or do you go through your wish list mostly? Because I looked at my wish list and bought a couple, but they weren't super discounted. They were under $20 though, so that was good. And then I bought some random ones that I saw like in the discovery queue. Earwigs are cute. What's wrong with you, Onimusha? What is wrong with you? They're so creepy. They get the little butt pinchers. Anything that has butt pinchers is not cute, okay? It's not right. Been lurking for quite a while now. I'd say half hour. I was listening when you said tend to listen to streams one tab, while chatting another one. I've been doing the same and listening. Thanks for stopping by, Oz. I appreciate the lurk. Appreciate the listen lurks. Appreciate knowing that there's some real people here and not just bots. Lurkers are people too. Lurkers are people too, but I think I have bots. I think I got a bot problem. I feel like I may have a bot problem. I need to see a doctor about that. You like silverfish too? Silverfish are okay. Silverfish aren't too bad. But they don't have butt pinchers, do they? You're the leader of a suicide cult of your wings. They're all just rushing to their death? Alright, I want to know what happened. He shrugs one bony shoulder. It's like this. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps. That is not your concern. What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Berith must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. Guys! I smell a skunk. I think there's a skunk outside my window. Hate that. That skunks be skunking outside, and the air conditioner's like bringing the skunk smell in. That's the fun part of living in the woods. It's just wafting skunk stench through the window. We done got skunked. We done got skunked. You're trying to save money at the moment, so it's making you— oh no. Oh no, Zero. Yeah, don't look then. Don't look, because there's some good deals. If you're trying to save money, it will tempt you, and it will tempt you hard. Because there's some good stuff on this sale. There is. But yeah, there are some games that are in like the $5 range, I think, that are definitely worth picking up. Like the cheap, very cheap ones. Only the baby skunks smell? Really? Is that true? That doesn't seem to make sense. Because then how do the older skunks defend themselves? It's the neighbor's weed. Weed is legal here, but it's definitely not weed. I definitely know what that smells like, and it's an actual skunk. It's got a particular skunky scent to it. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. He's telling me to go to sleep in a stable? Don't threaten me, little man! He shakes his head, unmoved. It is no threat, only a warning. Lord Raedric will tolerate no threats to his kin, or those who live upon his lands. Grief will not make him more docile. Dun dun dun, everyone's moving, I'm uncomfortable with people moving in my direction, save game. So I can go get more evidence for that dude who got murdered. That's a potential. I can go rest. Am I tired? It shows a campfire. Doesn't show an eyeball, so I think I'm okay. Your neighbor's weed smells like burning feces! How do you know what that smells like, Elliot? How do you know? I don't want to know what that smells like. A skunk smoking weed! The dankest smell in existence is a skunk smoking weed. Oh my lord. They can't control their glands! That's really cute and really disgusting at the same time, Beagle. I just picture like, well, can skunks smell each other? Can they tell that they smell each other? Like, can they just like, they look at their friend who can't control his glands and they're like, they give him like the no pun intended, they give him the stink eye and he's like, I can't help it! I don't know what I'm doing! My glands. I was in another stream earlier this morning and I passed my cursor over the stream window. It showed 235 viewers. 2 minutes I did it again. It said 130. Yeah, Twitch is weird, but I have a lot of people in my chat, and that's the weird bit. Like in the viewer list. It's one thing if the view count is just spiking with no one in the viewer list, but I have a lot of names I don't recognize in the viewer list, which is very weird for my stream. There's a ton of regulars here, too. There's definitely a ton of regulars here, too, which is awesome. But I'm very confused by all the names I don't recognize. It's like, it's very bizarre. I'm gonna, at the end of this, look at the stream review and laugh. Alright. Tell me about Lord Raedric. He comes from a line of nobles who have defended these lands since Adar times. Raedric II was an early supporter of Durwodan independence during the Revolution, and the current lord's father perished in the Saints' War. Hollowborn began appearing in the Durwood shortly after the war's end. Okay. Lord Raedric has taken it upon himself to purge the curse from Gilded Vale. His measures have been severe, but necessary. Unfortunately, it may not have been enough, if the bells were any indication. Saints' War? Our age's most egregious example of man's madness. 15 years ago, the people of I'm butchering all of these names, of Reedsaris decided that Waidwen, their living saint, was the literal incarnation of the god Eothas. Birgit wrinkles his pinched nose. Is he talking like this? The supposed saint took it upon himself to liberate the Durwood, supposedly from allegiances to less worthy gods, but I've never known an army to conquer a land for its people's own good. The war lasted about a year, but you can guess what that year did to the worship of Eothas in the Durwood. Lord Raedric's forebears had all been Aethosians, but after his father fell defending us from those fanatics, he personally saw that the temple of Eothas here in town was shut down. He points at a few ruined walls near the tree. I need a moment. Oh, you grew up near a waste treatment facility, so you do know what that smells like then. That's nasty. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. We have some weird smells around here sometimes, like just wild animals like the skunks and stuff. But nothing too crazy. I remember driving by like a food plant, I think they make like gelatin and stuff there, and it smelled really bad. But nothing really comparable to waste treatment. Yeah, the viewer names are really awesome. I'm not gonna call any of them out in case they are people, but I think it's just bot names. The thing is, they weren't there at the start of the stream. Because I checked my viewer list, I always check the viewer list before I start to see if there's any bots lurking or anything, and there wasn't anyone, which is the weird bit. It's only as soon as I started. They used to burn camel shit outside one of the ramps you worked at? Why would they? Is that the best way to dispose of it, is to burn it? They can't use that as like manure or something? That's nasty, hobo. I wonder if you're experiencing the same thing you had? When you shot up to 182 viewers? Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it, Zero. When did that happen? And you've had, like, none of them talking in your chat either? It's very, very weird. I don't know what's going on with it. It does seem like weird viewbotting. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but it's this is not normal. Nothing about it is normal. Alright, we're a frontier village, as are most settlements in the Durwood. Gilded Vale hasn't grown much since its establishment in the colonial days, and the last 15 years have seen our population shrink further. He takes in the ramshackle houses and half-fallen fences. Hence our recruitment of fresh settlers. Why has Gilded Vale's population been shrinking? Maybe because of all these darn Hollowborns that we gotta be killing. Waidwen's legacy, of course. Many women have had difficulty bearing healthy children of late. A few years ago, Lord Raedric decreed that no mothers of Hollowborn are to be allowed in Gilded Vale. His mouth tightens into a firm line. His lordship dealt swiftly with the objectors. It may be harsh, but if it purges us of this case, is it not worth it? So they're murdering the babies. They're murdering the baby mamas. Who are these other dudes they're murdering? Excuse me. Oh, it was last Sunday, Zero? That's weird. I'm gonna look at the Twitch Reddit after this and see if anyone else is kind of saying anything about it, because usually, as much as I shit talk the Twitch Reddit, that's a good kind of place to figure out when weird stuff like this is going on. Tell me about those ruins behind the tree. That's what's left of the Temple of Aethys. His lips pucker. They're so focused on describing this dude's lips. His lips are going from, like, the... thin lips, puckering lips, thin lips, puckering lips. Lord Raedric forbade worship of the dead god after the Saints' War. It's been abandoned for almost 15 years, but there are plans to rededicate it to Berith, the god of life and death. Okay. So we're going in there, right? Going in this creepy abandoned temple. Move along. Okay. I don't think I'll be speaking to any of these dudes. How about you? You got anything to say?
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
This guy looks like a potential party member. Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you. Looking for someone who can help me feel better. Gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Guess not. Thought you could be a friend. He sounded friendly. Can we walk under the dead people tree? Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers, and notes half erased by the rain. Alright, later, Samus. Thanks for stopping by. Get some sleep. It's good seeing ya. Maven, how's it going? I feel like it's a lot of work to hang up all those people on this tree with 100 crooked branches. You'd think after the 4th person dude hanging them would be like, come on, man. I know, right? Look at those branches. They're so high up, too. You have a good point. They're really high up. Hard to get to. Really curly. There's quite a few people on there. Someone's not getting paid enough for what he's doing here. How many people? I don't even know. I don't even know how many people are on here. Or are you playing Monster Hunter, Girlgy? Is that what you're talking about? I feel like I missed a bit of this conversation. Back to reading reviews for something you're getting. Don't want a lemon if you can help it. Okay. You on the Steam sale, Oz? I couldn't even get the reviews to load earlier, so I just kind of bought things and based on like if it said very positive or. They were really bored or very enthusiastic about their work. I guess so. I mean, I guess if you have a very tedious job, you can relate to just kind of doing some really elaborate stuff to pass the time. I do that at work. I do a lot of things that I don't really need to do because I'm just bored. I'll be fine, Oz, thank you. You're a noob and you're not doing the best at it? That's okay, it just takes time. Definitely just takes time, and you can definitely just grind out gear. Heard they fended off another attack on Lord Raedric's keep. Careful if you head east. Guards patrol the eastern wood, but not the Black Meadow. But yeah, with Monster Hunter, the good thing about it is the co-op is so easy. Do you have PlayStation Plus? Because there's no shame in co-oping. The games were meant to be played co-op. There's a really big focus on teamwork. Tuatanu's one of the best smiths in the Durwood, but his stock's been lousy lately. There's some spooky steps down there that we can go down, or we can poke around the village. I kind of want to go down the spooky steps, but that's probably not going to end well. Oh my god! As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Is this a game? Is this a game mechanic, or is this because I'm a cipher? I'm assuming it's a game mechanic because it doesn't say cipher in big letters next to it. It just seems like a cipher-ish thing to do, to like be reaching into these people and reading them. You come to work and do this thing, you really don't need to do work. Who needs to work at work, Freerida? Come on, all the cool kids watch Twitch at work and don't actually work. I wish I could watch Twitch at work, but I can't. I never have time to stop. I barely have time to eat. I get about a 15-minute break and that's it. You do have PS Plus. Yeah, I would say if you have any trouble on any of the monsters and you've tried it a handful of times, go for summoning people to help you. It's a lot of fun doing co-op. Oh my god! Oh, you're getting a backpack. Okay. Don't want one that'll tear apart. Yeah, that would be unfortunate if you're on a long hiking trip and all your hiking supplies just tumble down a cliff because your backpack falls open. This is cheapo. Your character can interact with people's souls. Okay, thank you, RSJ. Alright. Reach out for his soul. Oh my god, it's an essay! Why did I have to be curious? It's an essay. Alright. Oh boy, time to read. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner. The vanguard of a small troop of paladins, the atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armor has not been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder, deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to seek the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Step the fuck back. I don't know what's going on there. I don't think the troops had a good time. Who dis? Who dis? Child, are you a giant? Everyone giant shaming me. What's down here? Exactly, it's a word wall. I should probably go buy supplies, but it's easy mode. I don't need no supplies. Are you alive? Hello? Who's there? Wharton. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. Fuck is a sconce? He has a gaunt fox-like aspect and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain.
Gods keep you.
Huh, thought you were... Never mind. Whoever you are, you've traveled a long way to reach a dark place. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. What happened to you? I was trying- Oh, we got spiders! We got spiders. I was trying to avoid the spiders. He breathes a quiet laugh. Ran into a Skulder. Might have gone a little better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there in the dust. Ooh, loot. He smiles weirdly. But I'm not. So that's alright. It's not a bad wound, I think. Just hurts. It just hurts. Spider webs. Oh, it's where the torches are held. Okay, thank you. Had no idea. Lemmy! How you doing, Lemmy? It's good to see you. How have you been? How's life? How was your cosplay, Lemmy? You did that, right? You did the 24-hour Cinderella cosplay? That was a while ago, right? And you never posted pictures, and I'm disappointed, because I was promised 24-hour Cinderella pictures. I didn't get any. Lemmy. Lemmy, please. Alright, it's not a bad wound, I think, just hurts. What are you doing down here? The man points finger upwards. Those ruins around us used to be a temple of Aethys, the scattered god, a grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Durwood, from Reedsaris, even. Saris. Yeah, you can post a link, Oz. Ran into a spider enemy called Spidex in an old JRPG that kept dodging all my attacks and he couldn't escape? Spiders are the worst. Spiders are the absolute worst. You've been good. Library classes have been tough, taking up most of your time. So you're in your regular semester now, Lemmy? I don't know what the semesters are for you because you're in Australia. I'm guessing they're the reverse of what they are here. So you're probably during our summer taking your main classes, and then during our winter you're probably off. I don't know how it works where you are. But what year are you in school? And yeah, if you want to post them on the Discord, I'll check them out later. I'm looking forward to seeing them, because I know you were talking about that for a while. Requirement not met. Alright, until the war, of course. Even then you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Yeah, Divinity 2 is on sale. I saw that. It's still a little bit pricey for me. That's one I might get in a few years. I have too many games. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Athosians. Had his people go in and put them to the sword. Left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven. And the legacy will end, see? Smiles wryly. I feel like all the bad stuff that happened down here may be part of the reason that we're having some issues with the Hollowborn babies. Maybe. Like we're on some sort of horrible bad juju ruins down here, and it's tainting the childbirth up above. You're on holiday at the start of winter? Sort of the Australian equivalent of community college. It's your second and last year, okay. So you're gonna get a job as a librarian afterwards, or someone else? Like what other, outside of librarian? I know there's like library techs, library assistants I guess they call them here. But I'm assuming if you're going to library school, you're looking to be a librarian? Okay. This guy knows something I don't know. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Wharton licks his lips. These writers really focus on the characters' lips, for some reason. Those priests, maybe they don't have a lick of sense between them. But they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. Doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains. Maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Wharton breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you, if you need motivating. Alright, I'm getting to the point of the stream with this game that I can't talk, because it's so much reading. And that's not good. You're doing work placement next month at a public library? That's awesome, Lemmy. That's so exciting. I hope it works out for you. I hope you get a job that you like, because libraries seem like a really nice place to work with. I actually applied. I don't have any schooling in library stuff, but I applied for a job as a library assistant a little while ago because it looked cool. I didn't get it, but I'm going to keep looking for library type jobs. Like if they have other jobs like that, I think that would be a nice little bit more chill job than the bakery that I work at now. Twitch is being twitchy again. You're going to Japan for a week tomorrow? Where are you going in Japan, Lemmy? How much of a haul is that from Australia? You're on the same side of the world. It's probably actually shorter of a haul than it is from here to Japan. Hi H, what you miss? I have bots, I think. I got bots. There's a lot of people watching, and there's a lot of people in the chat that I don't think are actually here. and I don't know what's going on, which is a little borked. It's a 10-hour flight? That's honestly not that bad. I think it's like, actually Age would know. How long is it, Age, to go to Japan from here? Isn't it like 20 hours or something? It's a really long flight. You're staying in Tokyo but doing trips to Osaka and Kyoto as well. Are you going to look up places that are in the Yakuza games and go there? Because that's what I would do. I would hit up all the districts that are in the Yakuza games and see how they are in real life. Is it your first time going, Lemmy? Hello, I am chat member unit 4532 beep boop. Should pass with a bit of offline, apparently. Because they only came here as soon as I went online. It's at least 16 hours. It's 12 hours from Chicago. Okay. It's a long flight. Free ride at 12 denies Beacon. Might want to get some ointment. It's a disease. It's a disease. This Twitch transmitted disease. A TTD. At the very least, you're gonna get a photo in front of Kabuchiko, but we're definitely going to Sotenbori. Apparently all the good food is there. Yeah, I feel like Sotenbori would be a good time. Please take a lot of pictures. I like living vicariously through people's travels to countries that I'll never get a chance to go to at this rate. We should play TF2 again? Why? Why TF2? I was looking at my Steam purchases and TF2, like I went all the way back and my earliest purchases on Steam were TF2 crates.
Gross! Gross!
Go. Go. Thank you, each for the 10 bits and the cute little soccer emo. What's
Congratulations! Congratulations!
free rider stuff?
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Free rider, thank you for gifting a sub to Lemmy. Thank you so much, Free rider. That's very nice of you. Free rider's being sub Santa tonight. Thank you for gifting a sub to Lemmy. Lemmy, welcome to the Prawn Stars. Enjoy your shrimp is fine emote. It's my face and it's on fire. It's all I've got. What? Nani? Nani? Why is the happy soccer emote so cute? Why is it so cute?
Congratulations!
What's
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Zero! Oh my goodness.
Congratulations!
Zero! Thank you for gifting us up to Oini Musha! Thank you so much, Zero. That's very nice of you. That's money that you could spend on the Steam sale, Zero. You were nice enough to gift it to Oini Musha with a sub. Thank you. Thank you so much, Zero. Welcome back to the Prawn Stars, Oini Musha. And thank you for the follow, Super Paul Games. Welcome. Why does the happy soccer emote have boobs on top of its head? It's its hands! It's cheering because it's so happy. Look at it. It's not boobs. You just realized what that audio clip was? It's from Azumanga Daioh. Because I'm a secret weeb. And I'm a secret weeb. Alright. I have some questions. Yes? Why can't you do this yourself? Well, I tried. I only got a short ways in before I got in over my head. Morton looks up at you. I haven't raised a blade in a long time, but a strong woman like you. You can handle yourself. You bet I can! I'm a strong, independent woman who don't need no party. Because they all die anyway. Who are you, anyway? Morton offers you a weak grin. Name's Wharton. I've lived in Gilded Vale long enough. Remember how grand it used to be. He shrugs and looks away. I used to help the temple sometimes. Bring supplies, that's all. Oh, Evangelion. No, sorry, someone followed, so I thought you meant the follow sound command. The Evangelion one is, the gift. The sub-gifting is Evangelion. It was Freerider who gifted the sub though, I think, right? Was it Freerider? I'm confused. I'm lost. No gift to Reno? Age! I see that you have a substar, but there's no alert. There's no alert. What's happening? Did you sub? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, no, sorry, I'm butting into people's conversations. That's what's happening. Thanks for subbing, Age. I don't know what's wrong with Twitch tonight. Thank you for subbing. I'm confused too, Lemmy. It's okay. I'm perpetually confused. Alright, won't Lord Raedric mind us digging around? Down here, down there? There's no alert. Hold on, I can manually trigger an alert. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on! Yeah, it's just not showing up. That's cool. Thanks. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks a lot. It's not even on my other list. The fuck? Oh, Age, you might have to hit the manual notification that says to alert. It might pop up in your chat. Why does it say I have 98 viewers? I just opened my I opened my other tab. We still have 98 viewers for no reason. Well, I don't think it's gonna trigger, so you get this. You get me subbing to myself. There's an alert.
This is a test.
This is a test. Thanks for resubbing, Age. Wait, I'm hacking it. 200 viewers in chat? What the fuck is happening? Now's your chance to spread the word of Pink Cthulhu. Twitch is so borked. Top pillar streamer of all time. A lot of people were watching this when this first came out. You see only 90? It's Maven, it's going from like 70 up to like 100 something. Cause it's all over the place. Borked tonight. It's not real people. It's Twitch being glitched out. I wouldn't go telling him about it lingering in these places. It's no good for anyone. But you do this quick and quiet, then we can do right by those priests without raising a fuss. I knew Shrimpy when. You did! You did! You can say you knew me when. You knew me before I was Twitch famous and then immediately quit streaming on Twitch because I don't want to be Twitch famous and deal with all the garbage that entails. Twitch famous people do not have viewers that are like, I feel like the crowds when people get Twitch famous are not what I want. I would say I would have about 30 actual viewers. That's my guess, is about 30. I don't think. I feel like there's something with bots still. Alright, any chance there's something down there worth a little more than some old bones? He said something about a sword. Morton looks round. Probably. Mountain's been through the place since it was sealed up. Well, apart from me. And I didn't touch anything. Any valuables in there, you get first crack at them. I only ask that you do this favor for me while you're at it. I have no more questions, thank God! No, I have more dialogue though! I have no more questions, but I have more dialogue! My throat hurts so bad! I should've got more water. I'll find them. Then by the flame! I owe you a good turn, but listen! The temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Why do I get the feeling that they're dead? Like they're all dead. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, brick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. Wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains.
Congratulations!
What's
Congratulations!
happening? Free Rida!
Congratulations!
Ah!
Congratulations!
Free Rida's
Congratulations!
going crazy tonight. Free Rida! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Evil Genius! Thank you. Freerida is being super generous tonight. Thank you so much for all the support tonight. Freerida, enjoy your sub. Evil Genius, enjoy your shrimp it's fine emote. Welcome to the Prawn Stars. Feel free to use my burning face around Twitch in situations that it may apply to, usually when things are going horribly wrong. That's why I like. I'm the worst bassist on Rocksmith that people actually watch, I think. I don't know why people watch me play Rocksmith, but I have fun with it. It's fun. So, there it is! Wow! Tier 3 sub? Holy shit, Age! Dropping the... Wow. Did you get paid, Age?
Get wrecked, no one gift me sub, I am strong independent troll.
Oh my goodness, Age. Age, thank you for the tier 3 sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate you throwing money at me, thank you. I'm gonna use it to buy Chipotle, you know it. Or we're gonna buy some jerky for Charlie. That's communal money. Enjoy your fail shrimp emote. Now you can use it. Give me a kiss. Okay, that's allowed. That is allowed. Pay to kiss. This is a pay to kiss stream. You're spreading happiness after your ditch and poisoning episodes. That's very kind of you, Freerida. You could have taken those personally, and you could have become curmudgeonly and miserable, thinking that life just is a bad time. But instead, you choose to turn it around and spread joy, like a good person. Can I take my bits back? You can do what you want. Alright. Oh, and you get the Nani too. I still have to change the Nani. I gotta get a $10 emote. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Da-da-da. He magically got up. He's fine now. Elliot, do what he want. This is a do what you want stream. Everyone just do what they want, usually. And it's okay. We're all adults here, right? Right? Adults and bots. And adult bots. I can talk to him again! I don't want to. There's traps here. I should probably be stealthing.
Quickly and quietly.
Quickly and quietly proceeds to tiptoe at 2 feet an hour. Not those type of adult bots. Alright, they said something about the sconces revealing hidden stuff. Will-o-wisp. Will Smith-o-wisp. Immune to disease, ground, hobbled poison. No, it sees me! I was stealthing! Mugman, how's it going? I got bot problems, Mugman. Those aren't real people. You're a real person, though. How are you? How are you doing? Is that a... I think that's a ghost. Alright, can I... Mind wave Wisp. No, he's blind. Wait, no, it showed something that made it look like he was immune to that. But I don't know what that means. Okay, we're gonna find out. Oh, it works! Ow! 27 shock damage? And I'm confused. I'm confused how this floating orb hurts so much, I think. I feel stealth even in RPG. Tactical RPG action. Mugman, I know you're real. I just know. Or you're a very convincing bot with a very cute dog. I know, we tiptoed for nothing. We just tiptoed right in front of its face. I didn't know if it was looking at us, guys, or if it wasn't because it's a blob. It's barely injured, and I hit it with my mind waves, and I'm hurting real bad. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'm confused, so does that mean I can't use my abilities? Is that what that means? Because they're all gone. I'm gonna hurt myself in my confusion. I've played enough Pokemon to understand how this works.
Let's go!
Am I... There, nope. Wait, hold up. not selected? Antipathetic field. Am I not? I'm meleeing it instead for some reason. There we go. Don't let me use my lasers! Wait, did it heal it? Oh, I died. Well, we're learning basic game mechanics. When a party member is reduced to 0 endurance, they are knocked out. This means they're out of the fight, but as long as your side is victorious, they will regenerate. Well, I guess I should have read about endurance before I got into this battle. Because I didn't know that. I don't have a party, so I'm just dead then. Even though endurance regenerates after combat, health does not. Keep an eye on the bar to the left of the character's portrait to prevent them from being maimed or killed. That's my health, that's okay. So I'm unconscious, and I'm dead. Because no one can save me. Beginner's mode! There were 5 of those wisps in the room on your run. I'm sorry that my run is not as hardcore as yours, Thephrine, and I'm still losing. I'm sorry. Load game. Where's my quick save? How have I been playing this game for 9 hours? How is that possible? Are you soloing this game? My party all died, yes. I'm not intentionally soloing it. I think I'm gonna go back into the city. Uh-oh.
I unravel my pink pigtails. Senpai is caressing my inner thigh. What are we going to do on the bed? I ask Senpai bashfully. Suddenly I have the strong urge to look upward, stick out my tongue, and give a peace sign. Hashtag lewd.
What the fuck, H? Just what the fuck? Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, that semi-lewd Twitch text-to-speech. Thank you. How'd you ban mods? You can't, Onimusha, you just deal with them. Time to start from the beginning and read all the dialogue again. I saved it after all that mountain of text. I knew. I had a sense my death was incoming. My adult robot ears! They wiped the floor with your party when you first stuck your nose in that wisp room. You tried several times again, but the result was always the same. They even killed the quest giver turtles. Oh my god. Why are wisps so strong? Have you- those of you who have played Dota would not expect that out of a wisp, because when I see that, I think Dota 2 Wisp, which is this squishy support hero that is useless without another hero with it. But these wisps, they don't fuck around. These are like the swole big bros of Dota 2 Wisp. Decent folk like you don't fare too well in these parts. Who says I'm decent?
Eh?
Eh? You'd think these rains would be a boon for the crops.
Sure.
Crops are blighted. Legacy is upon us. This place is cursed. Black Hammer Smithery! Apparently his wares suck though. But maybe I can find a friend. D&D Will-O-Wisps are pretty hardcore. Okay, so those are definitely more of an inspiration for these wisps. I would guess they'd be hard to fight because they're kind of ethereal. They don't really... How would you damage them? Would you be able to damage them with physical attacks in D&D? I would think only spells would damage them. I don't know if enemies work like that in D&D. Is this a dwarf or am I just really tall? Oh, hello, I'm just browsing. Arrow. Dented and dull, these swords look ready for the forge. Lord Raedric himself looks to the smithy for supplies. Oh, why is everyone so ominous? Tell that to Miracle. For the average players, Wisp is useless without another hero. Pros can dominate entire teams with any hero. They're not a fair comparison. He is a strength hero, that's true. He's pretty strong. He's a strong ball. Silver weapons? Spells or magic weapon? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to encounter them in one of our upcoming D&D campaigns, whenever the hell that'll be. Maybe we'll get to see him. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. So what does this look like? Like, in this world, how is this playing out? Am I just walking into this blacksmith and I see this dude just casually chatting up another dude in the corner here, and my character just gets this very, like, serious, solemn look on their face because their freaking spidey senses are tingling that they have a story, and then just sticks their hand out, like, and noodles them to reach for his soul essence? I don't understand. And everything pauses? Like, how is this playing out? And then there's an essay. Oh boy. You see a man crouching, surreptitious and alone, a series of untamed shrubs, all that hides him from the vision ahead. His eyes are locked on a Deligman, beautiful and terrible, eyes half-lidded as she hums. A bird with fantastic blue and orange plumage sits on her shoulder, trilling gently, and the man is entranced. Trembling, tentative, he stands, and the tranquility is broken by the bird's startled squawk. Deligman, I can't say that! I can't say that! Delimgan half smiles, beckoning with twig-like fingers. She does not speak as he approaches. His mouth is dripping sounds of awe and admiration. What does dripping sounds of awe and admiration sound like? Because in my head, I'm just imagining not anything too appealing. She waits. Exactly. She waits, coy and tempting, and with agonizing slowness, he is before her. Then, something changes. She sees something hanging limply from his side, and begins to hiss, fingers suddenly claws and eyes black with hate. He has no time to reach for his axe or grimoire as she strikes. And just as soon as she strikes, she's gone. The only evidence of her existence, the shuddering wreck on the ground. He grabs at his grimoire, nevertheless, and begins to chant, but the words of a magical language of his own, imagining scribbled in a maniacal shorthand, ring hollow. And the silence continues unabated. He turns and shrugs at someone or something. But if there is something there, you do not see it. Step back, step away, and nothing happened. Like, we just go through all this noodling and nothing. We're just creeping on people and hearing their stories. They seem like they're special people and they have special stories. Maybe there'll be a use for them later. It's time dilation so you can read the essay. They have to stop time because there's so much text. Immune to non-magical weapons, just looked it up. Okay, that makes sense because they are just kind of like little puffballs of energy. Get a drink of water? I should, but I only have 20 minutes left. So I'm kind of just trying to tough it out so I don't have to get up. Because if I take a break, then I'll have like 15 minutes left. Stay hydrated, mods. Just drink a fucking Aquana. I had a little glass of water. Oh no, there's another essay! You have more viewers than 3 partners on my list right now? Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Twitch affiliate gets 100 viewers by doing absolutely nothing. Ask me anything. And also 0 followers from it. Definitely real people. Hashtag definitely real people. Oh lordy, there's so much reading. Okay. I haven't done this much reading since like AP English in high school. You see a group of adventurers surrounded by a crowd of attacking Zarips. This man is with them, seemingly unconcerned by the battle, even detached from it, as he stands in the middle of his comrades, chanting. His expression bordering on elation. His voice is powerful and deep, booming out across the combatants as a rich counterpoint to the chaos of their fighting. With every phrase, the battlefield changes. His allies glow with the pulsing blue light, freezing the Zarips that surround them. A blazing pyre erupts from the ground, cutting and burning the creatures and sending them scattering. One of the fallen Zarips suddenly explodes as 3 giant grubs crawl from its corpse and attack the remaining enemies. Where do I get that attack? That sounds cool. I want that spell. The man continues to chant, thoroughly enthralled in the joy of the moment. Finally, the creatures have been reduced to 1. His allies stand back as the man approaches it, still chanting. He removes his hammer and swings at the Zorup. His phrase ends as the hammer connects with its head, punctuating the spell and bringing his song to an end. So this is the Chanter class in action. That was one of the ones that I was thinking of playing. Chanter instead of Cypher looked pretty cool, but Cypher is neat. I didn't get far enough to figure out what those apparition duders around town are. I didn't read them after the first one, really? Wait, you didn't beat this, Thefrian? I thought you said you played through this all in the hard mode. Why do bots exist, or why are they in chat rooms? I don't know, RSJ. I really don't know. That's why I want to look this up on the Twitch Reddit after and see if anyone else is experiencing it. Because it seems really bad. Like, say I had 100 viewers like this for over the course of a month. I could effectively get Twitch partnered with the count that I have just by having bots in my channel. And the thing is, like, someone could report me because they could say I'm doing it on purpose. So someone can do it maliciously too. And they can say, look at this person's channel, there's no way these are real people. She could be doing something to try to get partnership or try to get money or something. Like, and just report me for that. Like, people have maliciously botted streamers to get them in trouble. I don't think anyone would do that to me, but I could be putting too much faith in the Twitch community. But my thought is it's just a Twitch bug. Am I gonna get yelled at for taking this? Wait, affirmations of focus and efficiency. All errors can be reforged into lessons. Abaddon rebuilds himself from ruin. No setback is insurmountable, not even death itself, so long as the soul is dedicated to the task. Work hard, work well. Abaddon demands only honest labor and forthright service. Okay, I don't want to read this. I honestly don't want to read this, but I can sell it for money.
I've not seen such bravery.
It'll say stealing on the top if it's not chilled as takes. Oh, okay, thank you. So that was fine. I can take his freaking 10 commandments of working hard. He doesn't care about that. Good to know. Alright. Don't tell Tuatanu, but I think Dunstan over in First Fires might have the edge on him. Who can I buy stuff from in this shithole? That's what I want to know. This guy? Are you who I talk to? Thank you. Oh, he's an Amoa! He knows me! We bros! We bros. The Samoa man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans. Oh, nope. He's one of the other Amoas, so we might have a little awkwardness between us. I'm an island Amoa. He's not. His small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? Fantasy racism. Honestly, though, in D&D, there's a lot of issues between the different races. Like, certain races hate other races, even in D&D. Like, there is fantasy racism, as far as I know. Certain races do not get along with others. They've worked that into the game. You come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. Stock's not what it used to be, but with fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All is forged right here at the Black Hammer. What happened? I had other questions. No, just give me the gear. Of course, you won't find finer anywhere else. Who's Gina? I don't have a lot of money. He's got some cool weapons. I don't have any money to use them. These are just all basic bitch weapons up here, and then the cool stuff is expensive. Bronze horn figurine? Pry bar? Rope and grappling hook? Ah! Mo money. We need mo money. We do, Panda. In Arcanum, people will flat out tell you to leave or call guards on you if you play a half orc. Oh, half ogre. Yeah, it seems like half orcs, half ogres, they get kind of the short end of the stick in a lot of games. I think they were saying that in D&D too when I was reading the manual about I think it's orcs in D&D. half-elves were kind of regarded as misfits. That I was playing the half-elf because I liked that. I liked that idea of kind of like a drifter who didn't really fit in anywhere as a character. The elves themselves I thought were kind of reclusive, I guess? Reclusive and seen as kind of haughty and aloof. Alright, well I can't buy anything, so thanks for nothing, buddy. I was trying to gear up so I could fight that stupid
How do you
wisp.
do?
You mentioned something about your stock being low? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now. Haven't seen a sign of it. I have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe. Make some coin. As if that lot would dare. Twitanu scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon. Or my shipment, at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. A good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Rydrick. Twitanu glances at the nearby guard. And that's as it should be. But it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. I'll see them back safe and sound. I appreciate your trying anyhow. You bring back the supplies at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start. And if you do find my workers, you give them a good smack upside the head for me. No, Will. How about we don't do that? How about I don't bitch slap some people, because then they want to fight me. And I got better things to do. I'm trying to make friends. I have no party. Like, I got no party. Yeah, they're pretty. Elves are usually pretty. You're fine, Hobo. You're not doing anything. Chat's meant for chatting. Don't worry about it. Usually pick an elf in fantasy games? What do you like about elves in particular? You played an elf with a background of beaten with an ugly stick. So kind of a more grounded elf than the typical aloof, beautiful shonen elf. Yomor! How's it going? Thank you so much for the host. How's your stream? What are we playing? We're just wrapping up now. I'm playing some Pillars of Eternity and my throat is like, because this game is infinity reading forever. And it's like reading essay on essay. It's a really cool game though. It's got a really cool story to it. I like it a lot so far, but oh lord, my throat. You playing some Overwatch? Were you doing competitive? Were you doing just casual? Oh, competitive. Lost 200 ELO today. I'm sorry. Overwatch seems stressful. Seems like a stressful game. I haven't played that in probably a year, but it seems very stressful with competitive. Do you get like super salty people flaming you over the microphone still? Or has that community kind of died down? Throat! My throat hurts. Okay. Can be really salty, but being salty means ban now, so there's finally justice in the world. Or at least in Overwatch. They're finally cutting out on the bullshit. That's good. Overwatch seems like it can be fun in quick play, but I can't, I don't know. Competitive games, I feel like I'm at the age where I'm they're just done with competitive. Any sort of, like, ranking in games. I got to 3,000 MMR in Dota 2 before I quit Dota, and I was like, that's enough. Everyone says, what? Only one party member. I don't know how to keep my party alive. So Celicia died because I rested to try to save the dude with the bruised ribs, and then the dude with the bruised ribs died anyway. It's just a mess. Alright, I think we've explored most of this. There's some other buildings. I didn't kill anyone intentionally, they just died in my presence because I'm too edgy. I'm so edgy they cut themselves on my edge. Thank you for the follow, Lilyvan. Welcome. Welcome. I did just begin, but the thing is, they only offered me those 2 party members, and I thought I was being a good person trying to save the other one. And it resulted in both of them dying. So it didn't work out. Oh, cow. Can I talk to the cow? Can I recruit the cow to my party? Yeah, go to bed, Eomar! You said you're super tired. Super tired, don't want to be up too late.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just like freaking skipping through your garden, taking your plants. Let's go say hi to the cow. Used to have a lot more fortune tellers come through. Lord Raedric had us chase them off. Hello, cows. Can't interact with the cows. My immersion. I want to pet the cow. What is this game? Is that an Ornstein emote? It's so cute. Is that like a super cute Ornstein? Whose emote is that? That is adorable. Recruit cow so we can ask everyone if they got beef. Oh my god. He's gonna have a lot of beef with people. That's just like his freaking battle entrance phrase. Every time we start a battle with someone, he's just like, does a dramatic pose, like hoofs out. You got beef with us. Ready to punch. Lily Major emotes? That's awesome. That is awesome. My one of my mods made my emotes, but she has disappeared into the ether. She does that. She's very busy. Battle complete. Well done. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You must gather your patty. How about your patty, like your beef patty, before venturing forth? That might be a stretch. Alright, I'm going in here. I don't know what's in here, but I'm going in there. Hello! Hello, friends! Hello, new friends. I'm stepping in your house. The man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. Put those away. That's inappropriate. Bulging satchels everywhere. They move to embrace until the- I'm cock-blocking these people. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little. Game is kind of unforgiving. Yeah, I'm on easy mode too. And everyone died because of apparently choices I made. Alright, later, Yomar. Thank you so much for the host. I hope you have a good night. I'll catch you later. Hope you don't have horrible dreams of Overwatch. Losses. Think happy thoughts. The story! Goddamn story! Ruining my party.
Hello.
Yeah, I basically just started, so I haven't accumulated party members yet. Can we help you? She looks to her companion, brows furrowing with confusion. Do you know this woman, Naunton? Naunton coughs. Oh, it's him! It's this dude! It's this dude that killed his friend, right? I think? Yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned her about the bear. He inclines his head. Glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you wanted? No, one can kill them and it won't be evil. Maybe you have a hidden karma that's gonna get bad if you kill them. It's gonna be decreased. You two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. Ingrid laughs. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay and... He looks at Naunton. Well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Or maybe he's a murderer and you're trying to escape. Naunton reaches to take her hand. It's time for some new scenery, he says. I know what really happened in that bear cave, Naunton. I'm on to you. The color drains from Naunton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Naunton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss. But it was a wild animal's doing. Naunton shakes his head minutely. You see it tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? Oh, you're talking about eating them a while ago. Yeah, I guess you don't care too much about your karma at that point. This isn't the forest, though. We can't eat anyone. I had a vision in that cave. That's not possible. Nothing stares at you. How could you possibly know? His hand falls to his sword belt. I left no sign. Okay, he's not even trying to hide it anymore. Nothing, wait. Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearly, my husband. He was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Naughton, we met, and I knew I found someone special. Someone kind. Cared for me. Yeah, we need the soap opera music, like, droning in the background. Busted. Please. All we want to do is leave this place to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We have some coins saved up. You could have it. If you'll only let us go. Is this enough coin to help me buy one of those fancy-ass weapons? How's it going, Bloodwolf? I'm wrapping up in a few minutes. My throat is, like, dying from all this reading. Cooked and killed. Well, apparently he was abusive, so I guess it's okay to murder him. I guess that's the solution to abuse, is just outright murdering. In the old RPG town. Attack him? Keep the money. Use it to start your new life. I don't need your coin. Go, get out of your sight. We got moral choices, guys. So we can take the money. We can be an uppity asshole. I don't really care too much about these people, honestly. I don't really care about who killed who and for what reason. I'm not gonna fight them. I don't have the full story here, so I'm just gonna take their money and have them leave. Ingrid sags with relief. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. She fumbles through one of their bags, withdraws a heavy coin purse, which she hands to you. For your compassion, you have gained 50 copper. Not a lot of money. Let's go, Naughton. We have a long way ahead of us. Got the money. Got that money, got experience. Maybe let a murderer walk free. It's fine. 50 whole copper, I know, right? It's like nothing. It's like grandma reaching through a freaking coin purse and just plinking pennies one by one out on the counter. Thank you. Yeah, probably not the best choice. He's probably gonna murder everyone now, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We got 50 copper. I'm wrapping up. Charlie. Stop. Charlie. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching tonight. Those of you who are here and who are real people, who may be lurking, who are chatting. Thank you. Thank you, lurkers and chatters who are real people and not one of my bot army that has been recruited from God knows where. But yeah, I'm gonna host someone. I will be back maybe Sunday night, maybe Monday night. I don't know if I'll stream Sunday night because I'm working till 5, and that's a little bit of a stretch for me. Working 9 to 5, and then having like an hour break and then streaming for 3 hours. But I will be back Sunday or Monday, hopefully. Let me see who to host real quick, so I can see. Oh, this might be fun. Let's see if the bot army passes on over to whoever I host. Because that happened last time. Let's take a look. Let's take a look if there's someone I can host. And freak out because it looks like I have 100 viewers. Alright, there's literally no one for me to host right now. My list is dead. My list is dead. Oh well. Oh well. It's all like people who already have like thousands of viewers. So. Suggestion? If you want to suggest someone, Maven, that's fine. If you know them personally. I feel weird about hosting people that I don't know at all a little bit, because it usually just confuses them. Save. I'm gonna save here, even though I made a bad choice. You could stream Pillars of Eternity too, but I can't watch that, Rinku, because it's spoilers. Because it's spoilers. Oh. Finemon doing Final Fantasy VII. Do you know them personally, Maven? It's always awkward for me because like I said, I like to watch people before I host them. But if it's a friend of a friend, I don't mind hosting them. So I'll go with Finemon. If I'm saying the name right. You want to give them a heads up that I'm gonna be hosting them in a sec? Because I don't know how many viewers it's gonna show. Passing over it may be a little shocking. Oh, Phenomenon. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, let me show this person out. Thank you! Rinku's a step ahead of me. Let's go say hi. Let's do... What age? I'm very literal when I read names. Charlie's scraping my arm. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.